And I am back with Ren and Chinchilla because they are too goddamn good and amazing together for me not to come back to this one. And this is How to Be Me. So, if you heard Chalk Outlines, you know that these two are incredible together. And this one is very close to me because I know what it means to forget how to be yourself. Now, I probably don't have the same origins or reasons, but I know what it feels like to forget how to be yourself, and I'm still trying to actually find and put together all the different versions of myself. And I love this tune, and it's so beautiful. It's terrifying and soul stretching and all of those things, but it's also beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, 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 I don't feel safe in this bed. There are voices in my head. I've been talking to the dead, and the fear baptized me. My kingdom turned to dust, and I watched all my riches rust. Have I lost the Midas touch, or do sad eyes blind me? Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below. Oh, and it follows me home, and it suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me.
Oh, and if that isn't the most haunting thing you've ever heard. Oh. I don't feel safe in my bed. Where else are you supposed to feel safe? Voices in his head. Talking to the dead. You see, I talk to the dead. But I talk to them in a good way. People who I miss. I don't think that's kind of the dead he's talking to. I think it's the kind where they come to talk to him. You wouldn't like it here. We're all dead. It's not good. I think that's the kind of dead he's talking to. And yeah, that would scare me too. So, I can imagine being in bed with my head under the pillows, trying not to listen to the voices. Because the voices are scary. And the whole premise of the song is like how to be me. My kingdom turned to dust, I watched all my riches rust. When you forget how to be yourself, the richness and the joy and the beauty of life tends to disappear and feel barren and like a wasteland. have I lost the Midas touch? No, you've not lost it. It's just you're not feeling it. Or do sad eyes blind me? Probably. But that's all part of the same thing, isn't it? And over and over we go. This feeling of emptiness, of death of self. Not death of body, death of self. And it doesn't leave you alone, it follows. And chokes you. You suffocate from the inside out. And the way they take those high notes up to I can't breathe, I'm not even going to try it because I don't have that kind of voice. But just the way that they both carry it up to that point of like, it's almost to the very verge of being without air. Because I do sing along to this. I suck, but I know where it's getting to. And you can actually feel it from the music and you can feel it from the voices. It's awesome. But it's that way they bring genuine feeling into the music and the song and the words. That actual feeling of not being able to breathe. It's quite astounding.
I don't feel safe in these halls. There are bruises on the walls. There are bodies in the floors, and they breathe so loudly. I wish I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Do our saviors die too soon? For my sins surround me. Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below. Oh, and it follows me, follows me, follows me, and it suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me. Hallelujah.
Okay, I got a bit carried away there. I was supposed to stop a bit earlier. Okay. I don't feel safe in these halls. There are bruises on the walls. It's almost like it's the halls of his own mind. There are bruises on the walls from his battered psyche. And there are bodies in the floor. Now, from my perspective, I think of the bodies in the floor of the different versions of himself that he is. Or they, he, whoever, we. The bodies we're hiding. The parts of ourselves that we've killed. The versions of ourselves that we have put aside and buried them in the floors. Or hidden them in the attic. That kind of thing. But they're still there. And they are still breathing into our current existence. And it's terrifying. Because some of these versions of ourselves we have put away for a reason. Others are just desperate to get out again because we buried them for stupid reasons. Or because other people demanded it. I wish that I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Because it is a tomb. It is a tomb for all those different versions of yourself that you brutalised and battered and left to die. And some of them didn't deserve it. My sins surround me. Yep, I'm there. Now, anyone who knows me will say that I am not a religious person, but there is something about the word hallelujah that brings some kind of emotion from me. And the way she sings it, oh my god, that is a heartfelt and soul-felt cry. It's beautiful and there are words that could say how it touches your heart to make it flower, but also wither at the same time. The Germans probably have a word for it. But I can't actually say how that feels.
Where is my God? Where are you? Hallelujah. Nothing is pulling me through. Hallelujah. When I don't know how to be. Hallelujah. I forgot how to be me.
Where is my God? Where are you? Yeah. I'm not answering that one. Nothing is pulling me through. When I don't know how to be. I can relate. I've never asked God for it. But I can relate to that feeling of where is that guidance that I need? That little sprig of hope. Something that will pull me through. Something that will remind me how to be and how to be me. I have lost count of all the versions of myself that I have tried to be over the years. And the ones that I have put away, ones that I have bludgeoned to death and stuck in a dark room somewhere. I've lost count. I don't think even I know where all the bodies are hidden. But I can relate to this feeling of not knowing. Of forgetting who I am. Right now I'm reclaiming some of those. I'm letting them out of their cupboards. And I'm hoping that by letting them out, digging them up from the floors, etc., I might actually find out how to be me again. But, the two of them together are just... There seems to be an almost mystical connection. The way they work together in tandem, that even though I've heard him do duets with other people before, this one always, this duet, Chinchilla and Ren, just works so perfectly. Because there's something there. I'm not insinuating anything, but there is a connection between them that just seems to flow beautifully in their music and the way they perform together. No, I'm not starting any rumours. It's just I love the way they connect in the music. It's something too beautiful to ignore.
when he gave up the fight. A quick decision late in the night that stayed with me for all of my life. I miss you so.
Yep, that last bit. I am not going to go much longer because I have to prevent myself from crying. And there is something to that. When you forget how to be yourself, when nothing is pulling you through, is that what it gets to? Does it come to that point when there's no you left? So you think, what's the point? I'm going to go now, because when he talks like that, I need to go and have a word with myself.